Wait a minute. Are you guys ready to talk about Gymshark's sickest leggings yet? I feel like I just said this literally 4 months ago, because I did in my Apex Lift review. 4 months later, here we are, not only just talking the new Apex dropping, but the Apex Lift as well. If you clicked on this video and you're literally like, what the fuck is the difference? Then it's all good, I got you. That's what this video is about. So we're gonna break it down a little bit. We're gonna look at the brand new Apex Lift that's dropping and the regular Apex as well. Do some comparing between the collections, because I'm going to let you guys know right here and right now, there's tremendous differences. Tremendous. So if you're thinking of just buying both and you're pretty much, oh, well, they're both the Apex, so I should probably get the same thing out of them, right? No, absolutely not. I really appreciate them for sponsoring today's video and sending out these pieces my way before they drop, so I can give you guys a solid, thorough, in-depth, gym-tested review. If you do find this review helpful and you're looking to shop this drop on March 27th, please do keep in mind I have a support code. It's AshleyG10. Also saves you 10% off of all your Gymshark orders. We greatly appreciate it here. Mama mia. Here we go again. Now keep in mind, I did stick with my true size small for each and every single piece you're about to see here today. Check out my measurements. These are in fact my measurements. They're my measurements. You know we're gonna start with the Apex Lift, right? Wow. This looks like a lightning bolt. You know what? I'm not even gonna make you guys wait. Bae, go ahead, insert that B-roll right here, right now. We need the close-ups. We need the visuals. We need the vibes.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up, I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fan.
This set's dropping in different colors. Obviously the sour pink. We also have carmine red, which I'll try on in just a second. We've seen this color last time, the red and black. We also have cobalt blue, which they had in the regular Apex. They're starting to use the same types of colors, and now they're gravitating towards the Apex Lift and getting them up to the times here. But keep in mind, every single one has a base of this black. So no matter what, you gotta like the black with the color contrast. The Apex Lift you're about to see here today is not the Apex Lift that you were introduced to 4 months ago. They must have taken the general feedback, or they watched my YouTube video, and they said, oh snap, like it was way too tight. You guys remember that review? I loved the design, everything about it, I loved, but damn was it tight, dude. The waistband's much more snug than what I'm used to in the Apex, for sure. There's less stretch, so therefore there seems to be a bit more snugness throughout the entire legging, to the point where I would have had to size up a complete size to actually make it really functional for me to really want to wear it. Fast forward to today, it is super low support, and I didn't expect that. So when I made my selects, I was like, I remember last time these were so freaking tight that I almost regretted not sizing up. Do I want to take that chance this time around? I almost hit the medium button, but then at the last second I said, you know what, fuck it. You know Gymshark, they're always trying to just trick you. They try to keep you on your toes. It's a little annoying. Well, they did just that. I'm so happy I stuck with my true size small, because this is almost a little too big. If anything, this one I could have sized down in. How ironic, right? But this is why we review these. The amount of stretch, okay? The amount of let up specifically in the waistband is actually insane. To put these on took little to zero effort. They're very low to moderate support throughout the leg. Simply low support up here, barely existent support in the waistband. Now, traditionally speaking, I don't mind that. I love low support waistbands. The less dig, the better. But if you're somebody looking to buy these leggings because you're like, I'm obsessed with the fit, but I do need some tummy control, I need something that's really just gonna stay up, then this might not be for you. You might have to size down completely to even achieve a little bit of that. This is what we're looking at. You ain't seen nothing yet. A boom. I call this the cat scratch fever. 2 cat scratches. I think that the booty is the most eye-catching thing I've ever freaking seen. I love the fact that they went with not only this type of contour, but a V-dipped waistband as well. I really think the two combined speak volumes on the glutes. They actually threw the shark logo in the front, which at first I wasn't sure if I loved it, but it just grew on me. I said, you know what? There's no rules to that game. Slap the logo in the middle and you're good. So the contour is really working for me. I mean, it goes all the way down the leg, doesn't even skimp on the calves. It's there as well. As you can see when I'm doing these Viking presses, like the absolute beautiful pattern that these leggings have are not just eye-catching, but I believe they're super flattering. They're well positioned, they're thought out, it's very thoughtful, tasteful design, as long as you like eye-catching designs. I'm not gonna go ahead and say this is for everybody, because it's obviously not. If you're someone who's trying to go to the gym and keep a low profile, this will not do you any favors. This will be the eye-catching, baddie fit, if you so please it to be. In fact, I feel badass wearing it. That's just how Apex does for me. When I'm squatting and moving around, it shifts ever so slightly. It mostly slips when I'm doing cardio, okay? I ran in these, they pretty much slid all the way down. I mean, look for yourself. How it started is not how it ends. I didn't notice as much of a shift when I was doing basic squats, all right? I was doing some sumo squats with a dumbbell, moving around like that. It wasn't intense. It wasn't until I ran where it really started to shift down. I think if I sized down completely, that might have held a little bit better, but at the same time, I can't confidently say that without a size extra small with me. So I'm not gonna even make that official statement. But for somebody who loves a low support waistband, when I was on the hip abductor machine, I mean, leaning forward, nothing's digging. I had so much extra space, are you kidding me? The stretch is actually kind of silly in a way. Really, it's silly, let's just call it what it is. So there's that, isn't that strange? Okay, you go from the first Apex lift to this one and it's a completely different animal. So yeah, on the booty, everything's fitting fine. I feel like the fabric that's here is just so molding to the glutes. There's like a natural scrunch bum in this as well. There's no actual scrunch, don't get it twisted, but it really does act like a scrunch. So very comfortable, very breathable. I think this set is better for lifting than anything else. I would not suggest this set, not even the bra, we'll get into that in just a sec, for any cardio, any hit. That's just a big no-no for me. If you're just a baddie in the gym looking to lift some weights, that's what this set is intended for. Length is absolutely perfect on me. It comes right at the ankle bone. So I believe this is probably more or less a 24, 25 inch inseam. The sheerness wasn't bad in the gym, in my low lit gym. It was overcast, I was squatting, didn't see any booty crack, we were pretty good. I will insert a squat test here with black briefs. I'll always do that for you guys. I feel like notoriously whenever I wear a V-dipped waistband, my undies just inevitably will pop through. So it's really refreshing not to see that. Even when I'm squatting down low, getting real low to the flow with it, nothing at all. I feel nice and secure, still wearing my traditional high-waisted. We're okay. Oddly enough, this is the same material as the previous lift. Not exactly sure what they did to make it not the same fit. It's some weird material chemistry they got behind the scenes. They did something to make this so much stretchier and looser. I don't know what they did, but they did something. It's like some Harry Potter shit they did. So I'm about to explain and break down this bra. It's not gonna be for everybody, but definitely pay close attention. In theory, you're looking at this bra, you're like, holy shit, this is pretty cool. So do I. I think it's a really neat looking sports bra. This huge keyhole cutout, insane. They still kept up with the contour, the outlines. They kept it very, very simple in the back with a racer back. Only thing that I wish they did, I wish they added in bra padding or some level of support. Just maybe a little molding cup right here that just goes like this. Just to give some life to my girls. My girls don't naturally have cleavage. They have to be pushed in the right direction to achieve that. I have tons of side boob, but the cleavage aspect, no matter how much I work for it in the gym, no matter how many chest presses and chest flies I do at the gym and chest raises, I can't get that pump here without some support. Now, I know it's not all about that. You're at the gym to work out, right? But I need it to not make me look like I'm 10 years old. But I will say, not having pads, not having any molding does make it super comfortable. I know it's a very minimal bra. Some of you may love that. And I feel like in general, not just with Gymshark, but just in general, we're used to seeing minimal bras being really showy. Now, though this has a huge, massive keyhole, it's not all that showy. You know, you still have a little length to it. Up close, you have a little ribbing down below. No band, just a rib. You have a nice high neckline, which by the way, if I were to size down in this top, I would be a little mindful because I wouldn't want this to be too snug. Getting my head through this neck hole proved a little bit challenging. If you have a really adorable hairstyle you're rocking, or you have your makeup done in a certain way, this neckline will just try to fuck all that up. So sizing down would be probably out of the question for me, even though in theory it looks like I should, because I mean, there's a little slack here, just a little bit. But I will say that the snuggest parts are just these right here. So when you're choosing your size, I would personally say stick to your true size. If you're in between, you just gotta go based off how you feel about these certain aspects. I wish there was an option to insert. That would have been a game changer here. I would have thrown in pads real quick. So with that being said, I mean, no support. This is why I'm saying this whole set, please don't do anything insane with this. Don't jump up and down, don't jump rope. Does anyone even jump rope anymore, or is that just something like we like to do in theory? Try not to like swallow in the microphone because not everybody likes that ASMR shit. While I was exercising in this bra though, man, it was comfortable. It was really comfortable. Nothing's moving, nothing's shifting. Shoulder raises, I felt like the biggest baddie in the world. I even did chest flies on a bench to see if over here held up, and if in the center here when I came together, if it got a little too bunched up. And it wasn't bad. It's not bad at all, okay, as you guys can see. Now granted, I do feel like the lack of support, my boobs are kind of just making their way around. Right here, right where your boobs are, is the least amount of support out of this whole piece. All right, let's just see how it holds up with sweat. I'm assuming it's gonna be A-okay. Especially because it's black, like, you can't go wrong. Damn, dude. I'm not seeing any indication of sweat, none whatsoever. Oh God, you're still soaked, hold up. Okay, so we're still pretty soaked. It doesn't wick as fast as I would like it to, or at all. Like, it takes a while to actually wick off the skin. So this is why I'm saying, look, just stick to lifting in this. I really think like all signs lead to that. Oh my goodness gracious. Now we're looking at more of the traditional Apex that we're used to. This has been the long-standing style of Apex, where it's a little more Windows 95. If you know, you know. And I'm showing my age. I am 35 years old and I used to play on Windows 95. Saw shit like this. All right, I saw designs like this. Bae says this design looks like the 3D Homer. I don't really know what that means. I'm sure he's gonna insert an image for all of you to see. And I'm sure it looks legitimately like this, okay? I wouldn't put it past him. Now, check out this green color. They obviously nailed it with having this highlighter green contour. We have a different type of bra being introduced in the traditional Apex collection. Other than that, the leggings look, pretty much like the Apex you're used to. Let me see where it, okay, that's better. Now, again, I have my true size small. This and the Apex Lift this time around, like two totally different animals. If you're somebody who's actively looking to actually do some cardio, sweat, you don't wanna worry about anything shifting down, sliding down even a little bit, you need higher support, you prefer higher compression around your girls, believe it or not, even though this looks slightly more minimal in terms of coverage, this has about the same or more support because you're actually being squeezed in right here. So even though it's still technically low support, I'm still feeling held in here, whereas the Apex Lift Bra did none of that. I guess if you're looking for more of an intense workout set, you love the Apex collection, this would be more up your alley. This for sure is more of a moderate, almost higher support depending. I'm feeling overall moderate. The waistband is a moderate, but not over the top compressive where it's like squeezing you. So even though I'm feeling a little bit of that tummy control right here, just not an aggressive compression, and I respect that. This is more in line with what Gymshark's been dropping for like the past 5 years with the Apex. I love designs like this. I think they're awesome. And I'm not just saying that because I have my own home gym. I've never been embarrassed to wear these types of designs to the gym. I have worn them before many, many times, and I soak it up, I live it up, and I've gotten many compliments from actual other gals in the industry coming up to me being like, holy crap, I love your leggings. It's not for everybody, not at all, 100% not. For the girls that get it, they get it, all right? If they want a little pizzazz to their workout sets, this is it. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say this time around though, I am preferring the Apex Lift. That V-dip waistband, it's different. I've seen this type of design a lot with Gymshark. I haven't seen the cat scratch fever ever. Like, I haven't seen that with the V-dip. I think that's just such a unique approach. If you look closely with the Apex, when you pull on it, say you're squatting down, it's not that it shears out. You're actually seeing within the material, which is a lighter green. If you look up close, it's insane. It's almost like a holographic Pokemon card. This is the type of legging when you first put it on, it's gonna give you a uni butt. What you have to do is you gotta take this material and you gotta make it your bitch. You have to go like this and just kind of sink your ass in there, girl. You gotta tell it who's boss. You gotta tell it who's boss. This material will do work for you if you let it. In between, you wanna size up this time rather than down. Given now we have so much more hold and support around the leg, waist and everything, you're gonna wanna. Again, perfect length, just like the other Apex leggings, the lift, same exact inseam. Great, right at the ankle for me. This is made of the same exact material as the lift, different percentages. And of course, as always, you know, Gymshark does something with their wand and just makes it completely different in the overall fit. What's that Vidiosis or whatever? That Harry Potter?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium, what?
Expecto Patronum.
The one where it's like Leviosa.
Oculus Reparo.
Leviosa, that one. Wingardium Leviosa. What is it?
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
In Garcia?
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. And now we have an entirely different fit. Okay, how about that? Okay, dripping sweat. See how the pink holds up? So it definitely shows a lot more sweat than the lift. Dries like a bone though, very good at wicking. So Apex lift, didn't see it, still felt it. This one, you see a little bit, don't feel it at all. Now, this sports bra is interesting because it has 2 layers to it. Check it out. Woo! Wow, my bra pad's been real effed up this whole time. Hold on. I don't know why I came all the way back here just to fix my bra pad. All I had to do was turn around. I didn't have to walk away and just hide in a corner. Okay, so this one has removable bra pads, which is lovely. They love playing with their double layers. The ribbing, oof, they matched it right here to the waistband, you see this? And they added in a little extra coverage that adds a slightly more support to the busts. 2 straps, they do not slide. I did some shoulder raises. They stayed nice and true. They're stretchy, they're comfy. Check it out right here on the back though. Ooh. So it does come straight back and it crisscross. There's 2 different sets of straps. They're not detachable, so you can't just unhook them and swap them around. They are what they are, but they're all adjustable, which is really a nice feature to have here on the back. Again, size up if in between. Can fit very snug. I would not size down in any of these pieces. Okay, I kind of sort of definitely love the tank with these leggings, man. Yes, I do. They have a lot of options to choose from. Same with the lift. What are we thinking about this pink? It's definitely different. They went with a lighter pink, almost white contrast. This one's really eye-catching, for sure. So it's a little more in your face, in my opinion. To be honest with you, I feel the slightest difference in the pink, meaning it's slightly tighter than the green. Ever so slightly, but I feel it. This contour at the upper booty, so thick, where if you squint your eyes, it almost looks like I'm wearing underwear, like a thick piece of underwear. And the fact that the contour dips down halfway through my booty, it really makes the roundness of the glutes apparent. Like, this is not how my booty really looks. Unless it is and I just don't recognize. No, this ain't how it looks. Beige nodding his head back there. Yeah, that's how it looks. No, I'm really feeling the roundness here, the voluptuousness in the tush with this contour. Maybe a lot of lines and a lot of contour, but it's doing something. Now this tank's actually really nice. There's a shelf bra in here, so it has multiple layers. It's not so thin, say like the Apex Lift keyhole neck bra. That one's just like one piece of fabric. And this has multiple layers here, but of course, no option to insert a bra pad. They even added in the silhouette contour lines that almost feed right into this contour. Putting this top on gave such a seamless look. Again, in between, I would size up. I think it's pretty snug. Right here, there's a little baby rib band that really just hugs you in the waist. It's more of a midi style fit, so right here is where it's gonna really bring it in. Very straightforward backing with adjustable straps. You could totally wear this to the gym. Same material, get your gym on in it. It's just not as protective here as the sports bra. So just keep that in mind. Sports bra had a pad, this does not. Apex done did it again. What are your thoughts on this massive Apex drop? Are we here for it? Are we like, nah, this is too much for me, girl, come on now. If this is a little too much for you, then please subscribe and stay posted because their next drop might be what you're looking for. Just saying that. I'm just gonna go ahead and tease that a little bit. It is the complete opposite of this that you saw today. And do keep in mind, there's some pieces I didn't talk about in today's video that are also dropping within this Apex range, like some long sleeves and different style tops. I just wanted to focus on the bottoms and to not only clarify the big differences between the lift and the regular Apex, but I also wanted to share with you guys the major differences that this Apex lift has compared to just 4 months ago. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Please let me know if you did. Comment down below and let's chit chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I had a fabulous time. I love you guys. I'll catch you in our next video, which you don't want to miss. Believe me. That was too sexual. Believe me. The fuck is wrong with me?